My husband, Ray Bartlett, was an announcer on the Louisiana Hayride at its very beginning in 1954 when Elvis came to KWKH. Ray had just bought me a beautiful white Buick convertible with red leather seats. And of course he was so proud of the gift to his wife that he was showing it off at the station. And the next week, somehow, I didn't often go on gigs, but I went to a gig and Elvis was going along and a lot of the other entertainers from KWKH. And so he said, could he ride with me? I said, oh, sure. He was a very charming young man, full of energy and full of life. And we had such a good time as we talked along the way. And he looked at me and he said, oh, Miss Bartlett, do you think I'll ever have anything this beautiful? And, well, he just didn't know what was ahead of him. Before the month was out, he had begun to really hit big, and he was able to buy himself a Cadillac convertible. And, of course, he showed that around everywhere. And the first time he took it out, being a young 19-year-old kid, he wanted to have a hamburger. So he went to the local hamburger drive-in, pulled up with the top down, and while he was waiting for his hamburger to come out, some guy walked up to him and hit him in the face and blacked his eye. Well, he said, what on earth did you do that for? And the guy said, well, my wife just thinks you're so wonderful. And so that was his first experience. When he came back to the station, he was just really saying to all the men at the station, what on earth would possess people to do that way? He was such a lovely young man. He loved his mother, and when he stopped and they were on their way to a gig or something, while the rest of them had coffee, he had a whole quart of milk. So anyway, that went on for a little while, and the next time he went to a personal appearance, the girls mobbed him. They cut his hair, they snipped his shirt, they nearly undressed him entirely and scared the living daylights out of him. And he came back to the station and he said, I'm just getting a bodyguard from now on. I just can't stand this. Well, it wasn't any time until he went to Nashville. And, you know, it was just a little glimpse into what was to be a very bright, shining, and yet a little bit sad future.